2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
And it's happening out in Phoenix, where the Suns will be going up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, a win tonight would make it 3 victories in their first 4 games of the season. That would be a nice little run to start the year. Kenny, chance to watch Che, a guy known for not playing in a game once, sat out in protest at Bay City University.
Well, you know what? Che, that was the tough decision. I mean,
downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Phoenix Suns here at their home Talking Stick Resort Arena. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, the writing was...
You're right, D.A., a big lift for their offense. And he defends, too. Of course, we know these teams have great perimeter play, and they rely on it a lot.
It feels as though, Kevin, the current rules in today's game favor ball handling. They favor shooting ability. They want high-scoring games with an ability to go unimpeded to the basket. And what it translates to me, it translates to pretty, free-flowing basketball. You've seen the game evolve.
Up going with the new group. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Bounce pass, Bogdanovich. Clarkson against Booker. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Moutier. Another shot. And that one's good by Davis.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Booker the pass to Rubio. There's the 3. The shot comes out, so Utah will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
And so it's Moutier with it. They'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 8-point game. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the signing of Bojan Bogdanović, a great move for the Jazz. With his shooting, more spacing for Gobert and Mitchell to operate, he's capable of creating shots on his own as well.
And the first one drops.
Boy, when you talk to his teammates and his coaching staff, Bojan Bogdanović, one of the toughest guys you'll see in the league. He doesn't say much, kind of stays to himself, but boy, when the ball goes up, does this guy compete.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Murray subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And so Bogdanović nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now Murray. Pass to Kaminsky. Booker in the corner. Over Moutier. That one off the back iron and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Clarkson with the ball. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
It's very key to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. Then there's Murray. Then there's Devin Booker. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
I think the player most closely identified with the Phoenix Suns the last 3 years, obviously Devin Booker. Here's a guy who averaged well over 20 points. He can beat you with the pass as well. He's the piece that gives this team great hope for the future.
Down low. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Davis.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game. Diallo, he's checked in for the Suns. Oubre comes in for Johnson. Here's Clarkson. From deep. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what happened?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
They was sleeping on that boy, let it. I make everybody fall off. Handle life all black like a bag.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Rubio against Conley. Good, nice job down low. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Niang in at the 4. Here's Conley.
Well, the Jazz's Quinn Snyder has become one of the most respected head coaches in the league. And think, guys, a player poll even had him ranked 7th among coaches they'd like to play for. And consider he's in Utah. That is not exactly a free agent destination.
Rubio outside. Low block shot, and it's good for 2. And Doris, what is it, do you think, about Quinn Snyder that gives rise to that respect?
Well, you think about it. He played the game at a high level, of course, collegiately at Duke. He has paid his dues as a coach. He's got tremendous intellect for the game. And there's this growth mindset with him. He's always looking at himself. How can I get better?
Booker inside, covered by Mitchell. From inside, it's good. And now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it. Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz, DA. Thank you for the Jazz. Bradley's checked in for Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for George Niang. And it's Clarkson in for Joe Ingles. Checked in for the Jazz. Utah calls timeout. They're down by 1. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Devin Booker.
And his stat line reads a little like a point guard with all those assists. Such unselfish play, and he's been a great teammate here tonight. He understands he doesn't have to go it alone. He's got 4 other guys out there to help him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. George Niang, he's checked in for Bradley. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. And Mike Conley subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Oubre out there with Dario Saric, who's out there for Phoenix. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Booker against Mitchell. No good.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Here's Mitchell. Over Booker. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage, that crowd behind, oftentimes the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Hey, great win, fellas. Great win. Good game. Good game. Hey, let me get that shoe. Let me get that shoe for my kids. Come on, man. Let me get a picture. Hey. Hey, yeah. Over here. Over here. You said you was doing that game? Yeah.
That was great. See, I love having a pro on to give us the inside scoop on it.
Scoop it and ship it, Hank.
What you said.
BG here. Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot. The Warriors mascot. What better way to pass the game with pictures of your favorite mascots, both Warriors mascot and Warriors girl.
Dub Nation, there are still seats available for upcoming.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K. We've got the Phoenix Suns going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they've only come out in front in one of their first 3 games so far. So a win tonight will be important to them, to be at 500 instead of 3 games under. Kenny, every year it seems
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony. Chris Webber is here, our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And with us tonight, basketball. DA, take it away. DA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. And against the Warriors, no lead is saved. They erase deficits, Bill, as you know, as quickly as any team we've seen.
Yeah, the 3-ball was, you know, when I was growing up and when you were growing up and you were down 15 in the third quarter, it was almost insurmountable.
Both teams making substitutions here. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now Booker. Pass to Baines. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And he can't get the first one. That one misses. Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K esports league is a phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any esports league to succeed because people just love basketball. And you can feel it there in the offseason. The shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs to the draft to where people going in free agency, and then that plays out for a month, and then something else will happen. All of a sudden, it's August.
Summer leagues are
summer
coming
leagues
up.
happening, and then all of a sudden the season's close, and then you just kind of recycle, and it's a 12-month-a-year sport.
Right. Wiggins against Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Looney. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Some changes for Phoenix. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. And it's Johnson in for Bridges. And stolen by Murray. The drive by Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 5.
Now, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Lee outside. Passes it to Wiggins. Looney kicks to Lee. Pass to basket. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
A division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
5 seconds left in the first. Here's Bowman. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back right after this. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one,
swap here for Phoenix. Bridges against Thompson. Bridges dishes to Rubio. Fires from the line. Chris with the rebound.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. 5 on the clock. Green. And the Warriors miss again.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
to the inside. Pulls it up. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And a special thanks to our guest, Bill Simmons. Always a compelling discussion, and I hope we can continue.
Please, I'm available. Just call me. I'm ready.
I will.
All right,
There's your number right here on my speed
you
dial.
have my number. Call me.
You know, Greg, Bill Simmons has worn so many...
Tell us how you really feel about that finish. Yeah, Kevin, you can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Poked loose. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Warriors with possession here. Now the pass to Chris. Goes back up. Rebound by the Suns.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
The jump hook. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting short.
Oubre outside. Baines finds Rubio. Shot from 12. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting a look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Gotta pick up the intensity on D.
For sure.
You're a step slow tonight.
Gotcha, coach.
You got time. Keep grinding.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Damian Lee comes in for Andrew Wiggins. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bridges out there with Booker. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 6.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Curry passes to Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Pass to Baines. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Green, and he banks in the layup. 12 points for him.
A fire hydrant in motion. Draymond takes the hit, still able to convert.
For 3, Booker, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Most teams now look to run early and often, Chris. And there are some keys to finding success, aren't there, in the transition game?
Yeah, and the first key is you run fast and you speed up the pace, but that doesn't mean you hurry and take a hurried shot. Pacing and speed is all about getting it past half court to see if the defense is set, and if they're not, to take advantage. But it's a two-step process. And for teams to just run all crazy or willy-nilly like my grandfather used to say, well, you're not going to do anything but play fast and bad.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green down low with Looney. Lee out there with Curry. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively. And you look at the development of how Klay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
Diallo, he's checked in for the Suns. Ricky Rubio comes in for McKay. Making a switch here. Chris is checked in. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. From the low block. Tries again, and it's good off the glass.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
With the fadeaway. And Pascal pulls it down.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Carter inside the three-point line, off the mark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.